Robert B. Thomas, who founded the Old Farmer's Almanac in 1792, actually created a formula to forecast the weather. And one of the factors that he used was solar activity. So we look at solar activity first. That, to us, is the most important thing. And then we look at climatology. And then using that information, we use traditional meteorological techniques to roll out a forecast for the next 16 months or so. The solar cycle 23 just ended about a year and a half ago. And so we're on the upward side of solar cycle 24. And the forecast now for this new solar cycle, it will probably be one of the most active cycles in the last 100 years or more. Our belief is that the climate is changing, but it's always changing. And what we are not certain of is the degree to which climate is affected by man's activities. There is no question that it is influencing it, but how much we do not yet know. We do know that the temperatures, overall temperatures, are increasing, and we have adjusted our formula to accommodate that. We've raised them in about 1 to 1.5 degrees above what our traditional formula would suggest. But at the same time, we recognize the importance of teleconnections in understanding the weather, and that's a relatively new science in climatology. Things like El Niños, La Niñas. So it's all of these factors combined that are producing the climate that we experience today, as we call weather. And we're by no means saying it's not happening, because the average temperatures are proving that. All we're saying is there are so many forces that influence weather and climate that we need to understand all of them better before we automatically assume that everything that's happening is due only to carbon dioxide emissions.